Hey there, Jenny Warner from I Shine Bright. Once again, we are talking about anxiety in our children. So let's talk about what anxiety is. I am going to simplify this, crudely simplify this, and say anxiety is a fear of something that may happen in the future. Now, there may be evidence from previous experience as to why they feel that there may be something that would happen similar to something that happened in the past and that would happen again in the future. But what I would like you to do here is the next time your child is showing some type of anxiety, whether it's they are anxious, they don't want to go to school, or they don't want to take their mask off, or they are fearful of going out with friends, or they're fearful of leaving the house. What I would like you to do is sit down with your child and start writing things down. Now, the other thing about anxiety, it is not coming from a place of the rational mind. I am not saying that your child is irrational. I am not saying that there is anything wrong with your child. Anxiety comes to every human being at some point in their life. And it does serve a purpose. It's there to keep us protected. But what we really need to ask is that really true? So when anxiety rears its head, what I'd like you to do is sit down with your child, get a piece of paper, and write out what they are anxious about. Again, depending on the age of the child, they may be able to articulate this in various ways. However, if it's a young child, you may wish to have them draw what they think might happen. If it is an older child, a teen or a tween, they may be more clearly able to articulate what it is that they're worried about. So go ahead and go through the motions of writing that down. Then, again, keeping in mind that this is not the rational mind speaking, do not judge what they write down. I want to underline that. Do not judge what they write down. Their feelings are valid. And this is something that we are going to be, again, going back to look at from an evidentiary perspective. We're going to look to see if there is evidence for their concerns. So they have written down, I do not want to go to school because I am worried that something will happen. So whatever it is that may happen, I will get laughed at because there is toilet paper coming out of my pants. I don't know where that came from. Maybe there's something that I need to work on from my past. However, so is there evidence of that has happened? Maybe that has happened in the past. Is that happening right now? No. We do need to encourage them to move forward and see if that's going to happen in the future. They can prepare themselves for, okay, what happens if that does actually happen? Well, I can take a breath, I can take a moment, I can remove myself from the situation, I can rectify that situation and move on. What does happen if there is no proof? Encourage them to go forward and go through whatever it is that they are anxious about. Then, once they have done that, at the end of the day, come back and say, okay, you were worried about this, you were anxious about this. Did that actually come through? Did that actually happen? Again, have them write that down. We're looking for evidence here. And again, I am going to underline and underscore this point. Do not say, I told you so. Do not say, see, I knew it wasn't going to happen. That undermines their inner authority of the proof, the evidence that they were looking for. So we need to make sure that they are comfortable in moving forward, even though they're worried, even though they're anxious, gathering evidence that, okay, that didn't happen, coming back, being able to write down that evidence. Okay, that didn't happen this time. That is their power. That is where they become resilient. That's where they become self-assured. So don't diminish that by saying, I told you so, or see. State for a fact, okay, that's great. I'm glad. Well done. And move on. We will continue in this next series about Well, you just stay tuned. All right. Thanks. Good luck.